I'm beginning to understand Willie Snead as a really crafty route runner. And people say that um, a lot about a lot of different slot guys. They're always kind of compared to Amendola or one of those guys. But to me, he does compare favorably to a guy like that. He does have a similar skill set. And I didn't think that when I first saw him play, but I'm beginning to be convinced by that. When I first watched him after we had signed him, I kind of chalked up a lot of his successes to the fact that he was working with Drew Brees. I'm not sure why. Just on tape, he didn't strike me, or he didn't jump out, or I didn't closely watch him. Watch him here out of the slot. This is all this stuff is against the Bengals. Watch where his eyes appear to be. He never takes his eyes to either side or to the ground. He's got his eyes right locked onto the eyes of this defender. The defender is going to have to read something other than his eyes in terms of where he's going to go. And he does this sort of slow sell to this guy. He's not coming right at him. He's real deliberate about it. And then he gets real choppy hands, real choppy feet, and he gets separation. Joe misses him. Joe throws the ball into the dirt there. But he's got a clean break there, and he's got separation. So you're seeing a couple things: the idea of the slow sell and the patient route that he runs. To me, that are really impressive. Yeah, you can get a better sense of how kind of patient he is when you watch it in full speed than when you watch it in a slowed down rendition. We looked at this play in an earlier video, but it is further evidence of how crafty Snead is. This is a well-designed play. I really like this play. Just the misdirection over here, but just the way Willie sells this. This is Willie here toward the bottom of your screen, and he heads right at this corner who's thinking run already. As soon as the corner sees that, he's buying that Willie's a blocker. Willie plants his feet there, comes back towards the quarterback, and gets upfield. Again, just an evidence of how he understands these kinds of routes and these kinds of formations and play designs. Yeah, that's a well drawn up play there. This particular route, I feel, should be a staple of how they use him. It's really indefensible, not easily defended. This sort of stop and pivot. You know, so he's so quick running what appears to be a cross here, and he just stops on a dime, pivots the other way. You can see the effect it has on the DB that's on him. Guy's just kind of flailing every which way, and he's behind him clearly there. He's got to account for that speed, that quickness, crossing, and again, stops on a dime. That's an effective route there, man. That is a really nice little play, and the Ravens should go to that often, or go off of that often, I would say. Here it is, full speed. Yeah, it's nice. It's 20 yards. I love that he's a threat to get open anywhere on the field. Watch him get deep here and get behind this defender. Joe doesn't look to that side, but he's definitely got enough room to hit him if he did. Watch Willie off the line. Just this quick jab to the left here. He gets this right there. Plants that left foot. He's got the DB leaning towards the sideline then, and he works him inside. Yeah, by this point he's got him beat. And he can get deep. Watch it again, full speed. I'm excited about both he and John Brown, really.